Welcome back to TCL Scorpion 72. Today we'll take a look at the DC Collectibles DC Comics Icons line Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing's number 18 in the line. Comes in the window box packaging as all the icons do. I always like the way they wrote Swamp Thing's name. It just really emphasized on the swamp part. As I mentioned, it's figure number 18 based off the Dark Genesis storyline. So all of them are based off a storyline at some point in time. This is the rest of the figures in this wave which are available now, which is Wonder Woman, Cyborg, and Deathstroke. Other than that, let's take a look at Swamp Thing and see what he comes with. As all icons do, they come with an instruction sheet showing you how to change your hands, heads, or any displays it might come with. Swamp Thing here comes with two hands. One's a right hand, like he's gesturing his plans to attack, and the other one's a gripping hand. Fun little fact here, these are not the only hands he's supposed to come with. He's supposed to come with a set of 4 hands. That's right. So there is a missing gesture hand for the left and a missing gripping hand for the right. So as you can see here, they look like they've been sculpted. Why they took them away is unknown. Whether we'll see them in the future is also unknown, but it's too bad. It would be nice to have. So the other little creepy accessory he comes with is cranium, or something like that. I can't really remember his name right now. I had it somewhere and I just lost where his name is. I know it's not Arcane. As you can see, he is basically a hand with, it looks like a part of what used to be his body, and a head that's all just like warped out and bubbled up, and it has veins. The detail on this is really well done. Even down to the hand is really creepy looking and stuff like that. Even more creepy than the Thing's hand. Here's a comparison with the other same type of accessory that came with the Swamp Thing from the DC Universe figures from Mattel. This was a San Diego exclusive back when they had Swamp Thing there as an exclusive figure. Even though they had them on sale later on, in order to get these little creatures, you had to buy him at San Diego Comic Con. I can't remember I think 2013 or something like that. Nevertheless, it was a really cool accessory, a creepy little hand and stuff. And he also came with this other kind of snake type character with that accessory exclusive as an exclusive for the show. So now you see all 3 of them just there and creepy looking. So this is the thing I love about the icons. It's just their sculpting is so top notch for every one of their figures, and it's just amazing. When you look at the Swamp Thing, even though it's a little bit scrawny and stuff, and I'll show that when I do my comparison a little bit later, he's still really detailed, like veins, sculpting, those piercing eyes. DC Collectibles just know how to really do a great sculpting on all or any of their figures, and the fact that we get that kind of sculpting with the articulation, and the articulation doesn't really interfere with it or like take away from it at all, is just amazing. I really do hope we get more figures like this and the line continues like this, because this would be amazing to get a wide range of characters in this type of style and sculpting and look. So Swamp Thing's articulation pretty much has on a ball joint. He can kind of look upwards fairly well. His head looks down left to right. I really like the way they did the eyes. It really gives that spooky kind of Swamp Thing look. Upper torso looks like that. Arms on the ball joint, up down, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, wrists, hinge in the wrists, ab crunch, no waist articulation, as you know, with these figures, the icons. Legs can drop down, go up, so it gives it a little bit more range of motion for his legs. Double jointed knees, and no calf swivel or anything like that. And ankle pivot and twist, so you got the ankle rockers there. Like all of them, their hands, which I mentioned here, easy to switch out. I made the little pegs even bigger, so you don't have to worry about breakage. Just pulls out like that. Plug in the other one. Really easy, maybe a little too easy, but hey, not gonna complain. It's really well, doesn't fall out or anything like that.
pretty solid. And here's a little another look at this Unman, which I show you some close up, and just ugly looking, creepy. That's how it looks in the palm of your hand. So, see, it's going hand in hand.
So here's a look at the first Swamp Thing that DC Collectibles, known as DC Direct, back then ever did. He had changeable hands, which are like roses and stuff at the end. The sculpting and detail on this Swamp Thing is amazing. I was a big collector back then, but the lack of articulation kind of got to me. But I still kept my favorites, and this is when they first started doing action figures. I have him and Wonder Woman when they first started introducing the line of action figures, and look at that, amazing. Here we have the combination of all the Swamp Things that have been done with articulation. As you can tell, I think a lot of people were hoping for the second Swamp Thing here, done by Mattel, with all the vines and veins, and not veins, but like branches and flowers and stuff, which is more of a Swamp Thing that a lot of us are used to. We were hoping to get that with the Icons line. We didn't really get that. Then you have here the new 52 Swamp Thing, which is a reissue of the first new 52 Swamp Thing with all the extra like antlers and wings and stuff, because people want a normal looking Swamp Thing. And this is the first new 52 Swamp Thing that they gave us, which, you know, stands about roughly 10 inches tall and stuff, and he has wings and everything like that, and like antler shield, not a shield, wooden shield, and like claw type thing. And here they all are, lined up, like if they're increasing their size, because Swamp Thing can actually add more mass to him, which kind of makes sense. So you can just call him the Swamp and just pull out more bulk as necessary. It's morphin' time. Whoop, wrong line, wrong company. So there you have it. DC Icon Swamp Thing should be available on online retailers and comic book shops. Really cool figure, really detailed in the eye. The eyes are really getting to me because it's really well done. The accessory is cool. It's a little creepy but cool, and they didn't really skimp out too much on the accessories. They did promise. It's just missing two hands that we were supposed to get. Would have been nice if we had like a twisty vine or some kind of branch or something included with this line, with this figure. And don't forget to click that notification bell. That way you know when I post up more nerd videos, toy reviews, and collectible goodies.